powers in the Mountain West Conference squaring off in a regular season finale with championship implication. Going to keep it on the ground with George Halani right off the pass over the middle, complete. Set of downs here for Talon Green and company, keeping it on the ground once again with Halani. Finds a, and you bring in Ashton Genty, one of the most potent running backs in the country, the sophomore, breaking a tackle out. Green fakes the handoff to Genty, then he finds him along the left, and it's another first down as he's to the 20. And Halani in the game. Quick pass out to Genty. Genty to the 17-yard. The kick is up, and it is good. So, boy, environment. Inside handoff to John Lee Eldridge. 3rd and 10 here for Air Force. They're going to think about going to the air, but don't have. It's already started. And here we are in Boise. George Halani cutting it back up the middle. Green looking to go to the air. 4-man rush from Air Force, complete to the Smith. Sets up first down on the 27. They swing it out to Genty. Genty with some room inside. Halani on 2nd and 2 from the 19. Operating out of the pistol from the 11-yard line. Green keeps it himself, finds the corner. Green looking in the middle, into the end zone, he's picked off. Keeping it on the ground with Dylan Carson, who's coming off his first career. This time it's Ben Britton. This time it's Britton pitching it outside to Eldridge the 3rd. This time right up the gut with Dylan Carson. All the fullbacks are all good. They all have great pad level. Keeping it out again across.
More clarity.
On play action over the middle and complete. And Halani. Looked pretty good so far. Here's Genty up the middle. Here's Green, going to keep it himself. Certainly not what they expected this early in the game. Going to keep it on the ground with Genty. Bounces off a couple of tackles. And Green looking to throw again. Again over the middle. Up. Keep it on the ground with Halani. Halani met by on play action. Here's Green looking up the left side. Has it on the horizon. Here's Genty with room. Ball is right on the 20, working out of the pistol. Here's Genty again, picking up the first down, and then Wagner and Louder in the game at tight end. And here is Green keeping it on his own, and Green of the game from 12 yards out. Force on that drive, chewing up a lot of clock, using a couple of different ball carriers. Look at the total plays and first down numbers there. A little flea flicker here. Britton keeps it himself. Keeping it on the ground with Emmanuel Michel. And another run here. Britton going to keep it himself, has a little room right in just 4 attempts. Keeping it on the ground here with some room, breaking some tackles down. Blitz going down. Here's Britton putting his shoulder down. The kick is up. And the running backs have accounted for the majority of his completions. This one, Ashton Genty, touchdown, a 70.
Best running backs, Ashton Genty.
Came into the game with over 1,000 rushing yards. And going to keep it on the ground to Dylan Carson. Carson out to, indeed.
No relation.
What a nice tackle.
Air Force run game.
Boucher going to keep it himself. The old tush push. Going to run the option here. Keeping it himself. And 4-man rush from Boise. Squeezes Boucher, the sophomore. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. Here's Boucher. Back to pass. Again, pressure coming from Boise. Boucher set to throw. Four-man rush coming from Boise State. That one's complete out. It is high, and it is. Dylan Carson gets the rock, has some tackle inside the 20. Dylan in the game at fullback. Here's Emmanuel Michel inside. In comes Boucher. Pitch outside, leaping over. Boucher going to keep it himself, and Boucher down. And then a touchdown run from their quarterback, John Boucher. Folks, we have a ball game.
Game has got going.
That screen pass went for 75 yards. Here's Genty again on the jet sweep out. So he has 114 receiving yards as George Halani puts his head down and doesn't stop running. A guy in Halani who has a couple of 1,000-yard seasons. Stopped here on 2nd and 4 after the Broncos 3 of 4 on 3rd down so far. A little bit of a high snap. Genty right up the middle. Genty, give. 328 total yards for Boise State today. 202.
It's like nobody's business.
Looked like kind of a broken play there for John. The end of the last game. Going to keep it on the ground here, and right up the middle does Dylan Carson go for. Boucher pressured, gets rid of it, and have Air Force doubled up so far, trying to put some more points on the scoreboard here. Green swinging it out to Halani. This time it's Halani on the ground, and there is nowhere to go. Pete Green looking to throw for the 13th time today. Has it complete. Here's Halani spinning ahead. Breaks a tackle against Utah State. Halani led the way with 178. It's Green keeping it himself this time. Out to the. Green looking to his left. Takes a shot. And he is picked off. Good field position to start this drive for Air Force. Boucher taking a shot down the middle of the field, and again keeping it on the ground with him. Boucher flips it outside. It's Calvert. Dylan Carson, the lone back. Boucher going to keep it himself. Down to the 6. Looking to punch it in from a couple of yards out. Carson doing just that, back in his zone for the Falcons. They go, doing a nice job. Extra point is up. And
Reese, the Apple Cup will survive.
Here's Genty, and for the first time today, throwing to the backs, throwing to the tight ends over the middle of the field. Here's Genty, and okay, I figured you know that. For one other stadium. Here's Dylan Carson. It is
field for either team tonight.
And here he is right here. Green swings it out to Genty, and Boucher looking to throw again. Little pump fake and complete. And Jeff Gascat, thank you very much, men and women of Fox, who are making this happen in Boise.
The offense couldn't do anything with the ball.
Keeping it on the ground here with Genty in the backfield, as is Matt Wagner. Here's Genty, has some room, and then Genty just, since 2013, what a game it has been for Genty, and now here's Halani. Even. And here's Halani again, going to be just shot. See if they can convert here. Genty back in the ball game. And there is attempt. And the crowd goes 3rd and 6. Going to go to the air, and it's complete. They convert on 3rd down.
Man, do they make it happen every year.
Boucher throwing again. This one complete. Engel. Keeping it on the ground, it's Aiden Calvert. Well, 26 seconds left for John Boucher to try to create a miracle. And Boucher picked off. His first win as the interim head coach, the Gatorade bath.
Has been one to remember, and they've had a lot of great years to remember, a lot of joy.
On San Jose State tomorrow, because if the Rebels can beat San Jose State,